The situation revolves around escalating geopolitical tensions in the Arctic, specifically over Greenland, driven by U.S. ambitions and leading to a multifaceted crisis between the United States and Europe. The central catalyst is U.S. President Donald Trump's persistent campaign to acquire Greenland, which he deems vital for American security due to its mineral wealth and strategic Arctic location. He has refused to rule out military force to seize the Danish autonomous territory, broadcasting his intent through provocative posts on Truth Social, including AI-generated images of an American flag on Greenland and a doctored map showing it as U.S. territory. In response, European nations are significantly boosting their Arctic military preparedness, framing it as defensive and coordinated with NATO. Denmark has deployed fresh combat troops to Greenland for winter warfare training, part of expanded NATO exercises. France is reinforcing its military footprint in Greenland with land, air, and sea assets, asserting Europe must protect its interests without compromising sovereignty. Norway is preparing for potential war by issuing thousands of requisition notices to civilians, allowing the seizure of private property and vehicles for military use. This military posturing is directly linked to the diplomatic crisis over Trump's threats, transforming a hypothetical scenario into a tangible, multinational standoff. The tensions have dominated the World Economic Forum in Davos. Trump arrived with the largest ever U.S. delegation, and his pre-summit barrage of threats, including targeting the UK over the Chagos Islands and threatening France with 200% tariffs on wine, has left European capitals scrambling. European leaders, including EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and French President Emmanuel Macron, are presenting a united front, condemning economic coercion and advocating for a rules-based international order. Europe is actively seeking to defuse the crisis and counter U.S. pressure. The EU has announced plans for massive investment in Greenland while offering Arctic security cooperation with the U.S. France has proposed an immediate post-Davos G7 meeting, inviting Denmark and even Russia to address the crisis. An emergency EU summit is scheduled in Brussels to formulate a response to what is seen as a grave transatlantic crisis. The crisis has moved beyond politics, sparking financial market volatility. Fears of a US-EU trade war have caused equities to fall and safe haven assets, like gold, to surge. Analysts warn that a public stress test of NATO unity could lead to further instability. In summary, the Arctic has become a flashpoint due to Trump's overt ambitions for Greenland, triggering a severe transatlantic rift. Europe is responding with accelerated military preparations in the region, diplomatic unity, and economic countermeasures, while global markets react to the unprecedented threat of conflict between long-standing allies. The situation marks a pivotal moment that could redefine transatlantic relations and the geopolitical order.